Yo, what's good, everybody? Today we're going to play a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. As you see, the Supreme King Haou, he just got released, so that's pretty cool. I'm messing around on the ladder. I got one structure deck of this guy. This is the worst structure deck ever, by the way. I hate it so much. But I got doing an invoked deck with basically the entire purpose of this is to use Malicious Edge or Malicious Fiend, but basically it's the Invoked engine. We have our Burst Ladies here for our Invoked for Purgatrio. We have Versago the Destroyer. Now, it's a fusion substitute monster, which is pretty cool, because we can sub it for like Dark Cavalry, or even like Alistair itself for Purgatrio or Caliga. But if we look at the skill here, if we reveal a polymerization or a fusion spell card, aka Dark Calling or Dark Fusion, we can get Supreme King's Castle on the board, and basically a Fiend monster, if it battles, it'll mill the Fiend monster, or mill an Evil hero, and then it'll gain attack equal to that monster's level times 200. So you can actually mill Malicious Edge to set up for Necrofusion or Dark Calling. You can also mill, like, let's say Malicious Fiend when you have Purgatrio on board and just get absolutely massive, so it's pretty cool. This is by no means the most optimal build of this. I'm still experimenting. As I said, I only have one structure deck, so I only have one Dark Calling, one Malicious Edge, one Malicious Fiend, and I'm just working with what I have. I only have one Necrofusion, for example. I only have 2 copies of Purgatrio, so there's a lot of that could be experimented here. Probably in a more optimized build, you wouldn't even run Burstinatrix and Inferno Wing, because you would probably run like any other Fiend monster, because you could just mill Malicious Fiend off of the field spell, and you could actually get a fire in the grave that way. But let's get some games. I'm actually thinking of doing more Duel Links content in the future. I don't have that many decks. I have like 4 or 5 competent decks, so I would probably cycle between those, or whenever I like come up with something new. But that's probably what we would do. We're in Platinum rank right now because the season just reset. It's the first day of the season. I was playing a little bit of this deck. It's very hit or miss. There's sometimes where like you don't even do anything, but there's sometimes where it's like you can do something kind of decent. Let's start off right here and get an invocation. I'm so scared that I'm gonna get popped on. This is a Resonator deck, right? So they're going to use Dark and Dragon to remove me. We possibly even lose here. Fun fact: if they have, I think if they just draw Wild Wind, we lose. Unfortunately. Stratos. That means they probably don't have the combo. Because basically, the reason why we wanted to normal summon Alistair here instead of setting it is because Dark and Dragon would have sent it to the graveyard, and then we would miss out on Invocation entirely. I mean, we have a second Alistair, so it probably wouldn't be a big deal. We didn't get super punished there. Let's go for an Invocation right off the bat. That way we send our Burstinatrix to the graveyard, as well as banishing this Alistair into the grave. Get Purgatrio. And then we return the Alistair back to our hand. But right now this Dark Calling is actually kind of dead. Pretty funny. Let's go for another Alistair here, actually. Because you can probably put 2 Purgatrios on board. I don't even mind that at all. We could probably put a Caliga, actually. But would we want to get rid of our Alistair in our hand? Either OTK, or we could set up for the future. There's 2 back row here, so I'm more inclined to invo away my Alistair here, and then just get a defense position Caliga, because I fully expect this Purgatrio to die. Alright, let's go. This is probably like Fiendish Chain, Not Karma Cut. Or actually, maybe he's holding it. Yeah, Book of Moon. Just what I suspected. Yeah, we were never going to get the lethal here, so it's better to get Caliga out, because now it'll prevent him from, for example, if he normal summons Stratos, that's it, that's his only normal summon that turn. And we have Canadia here to protect um, the one battle declaration, unless he has Cosmic Cyclone. Then I'm kind of confused about what his deck is, because if he's running Stratos and Cosmic Cyclone, he's probably Hero OTK, but why is he running Jack? Jack is Resonators. Unless there's a skill that unless he's running like beatdown, like heroes or something, but you'd run like Bring It with like Edo. So I'm not too sure. We'll see what is going on here. A little bit of a patient game plan here by Jack. Oof, Aris, Jinzo. Oh shit. Okay. Wow. That's fine. I have well, unless there's like exactly another Book of Moon, I think I'm fine, right? Because you just return Alistair, and then you make Purgatrio again with the Purgatrio in the graveyard. Right now we're seeing nothing of the the elemental heroes. The only thing we pitched was this Burstinatrix. Let's normal Alistair again. Forbidden Chalice. Ooh, okay. I wish I had a rank 4. If I had a rank 4, that would have been pretty good. But as we can see, we don't have a rank 4 in this deck. But we aren't immediately dead. So I'm fine. He's forced to attack the Caliga. He can normal summon Stratos, I guess. Man, this deck is very much a meme. I don't expect to win at all with this deck. It's just the first thing I could think of. Oh, you misplayed. Massive, massive misplay here. You want to attack with Jinzo first onto the Caliga, because Caliga, he has the Dark Door effect. Yeah, we can't do anything, unfortunately. We want to draw like if we can draw a Versago, pretty alright. But right now, we just gotta pass. And body block one more thing. I'm so confused what this deck is. This is just Resonators of like, because like I know you have a normal summon available to you. Yeah, Resonator. You have a normal summon available to you, so like Jinzo makes sense. Because usually you make your Resonator board and then you end with Red Rising Dragon with 2 Resonators, and then you have yeah, that's fine. You have a tribute summon left. You have a normal summon or tribute summon, so you can bring out Jinzo. But it's so weird. This is the first time I've ever seen a Resonator player break. If I was playing any other deck, I'd probably have just won just by pure aggression. Yeah, I think we just lose here. You make Dark End Dragon, send this card to the graveyard, you attack with your Dark End Dragon with 2100 attack, and then you attack directly with Jinzo. That's game. We'll give it to him though. Yep, let's see if he attacks with the correct monster. He does with Scoop. Yep, good job. Very good stuff. Oh, he attacked double with immediately. Usually they hesitate or wait or something. I'll give him a nice. Again though, he should have been mindful of Caliga's Dark Door effect. Let's see if we can get squeeze in any win. We'll do like 4 matches. But last season, so you guys can get a little bit of an info of how I play Duel Links. I have a couple decks. I am a Magnet player. I play Gaia. I play Harpies. Those are the 3 kind of decks that I play. I've made King of Games like several times, like at least once a season. I'll make King of Games, sometimes having a little break. This is Resonator, or Onomats. Onomats, they actually received a nerf quite recently, but it was a nerf to make them not tier 0, and instead of nerfing them to let everything else in the game play. So this deck can OTK you, they can make Bouncer turn 1. What do I have in my opening hand? I can make Neos off Neos Fusion, and then on the following turn I could Dark Calling, because with this deck you actually pitch Versago off of Neos Fusion, that way you can set up for Dark Calling. and or Invocation, because Invocation can snag the Alistair. Can pretend it's Alistair. But I don't think it's going to be happening because this deck can barely function against like regular like rogue decks. It's not that good. So we're probably we're gonna see a Bouncer here turn 1. Actually, do I have a level 4 or lower effect hero? I do not, unfortunately. Because if I did, I could actually pitch it with a level 4 effect hero and actually crash with Bouncer. Or is Bouncer 27? Is it 27 or 26? It's 26, I think, so actually I can crash with it. So we'll probably do that. And actually on the next turn we actually have a Dark Necrofusion in case. What do we Necrofuse with? Oh yeah, we Necrofuse. So if you pitch with Versago, you can actually Necrofuse into Dark Cavalry next turn because Versago is treated as Dark Magician, and then the Warrior type monster is Neos. Normally you'd run like King of the Swamp because King of the Swamp can fetch you Polymerization, but I think with the cool field spell, it might be pretty cool. We're gonna activate our skill because we have Neos Fusion in our hand and we're gonna use it anyway, so this is probably our only chance to be able to use it. Let's Neos Fuse away. And we actually play around Rhino Bus here. It's pretty cool. I wasn't even paying attention. He got out Rhino Bus and not Bouncer because I forgot the ban list is still not in effect. I think it comes out like later next week. So what we'll do is we will what's the likelihood I go Comrade Cut here? I think we'll just set one of our Burstinatrix just so that we don't immediately die. And then we will set Necrofusion here. Now let's go to battle. Unfortunately, you can't use Dark Calling immediately after you do the Neos Fusion because Neos Fusion is restriction, but also this card would be busted as hell. It's already busted as hell, but it would be even more busted if you get Special Summon afterwards. But we will use the effect of Neos Fusion, we will trade our two monsters here, and then we'll pass. So, what he'll probably do here is he'll probably automata play to Gaga Head, and then Gaga Head will try to clear things up, I feel. He'll Gaga Head, and then he'll special summon 2 of his automats. I wish I could have saved this as a surprise, but that's okay. Let's Necrofuse into the Cavalry. The other Neos. See ya, let's go to Dark Cavalry. I would have probably kept Burstinatrix in hand now that I think about it, because then I would have had more discards off of Dark Cavalry. But that's okay. We live and we learn. Alright, what is he thinking here? Like, you automata play, and then you go to Gaga Ahead, you revive Onomatopoeia and Go Love, and then you make, well, this is before he knew I had Dark Cavalry, right? If he didn't know I had Dark Cavalry, he makes, Malevolent Sin, and then he makes Malevolent Sin with Onomatopoeia, or sorry, with, Go Love and Gaga Head, and then you attack directly with, you banish one of my monsters. You banish the face-down Burstinatrix, right? And then you attack directly with both, and you win. Because with the Malevolent Sin, you'll banish until the end phase, and then you'll have 24. No, Gaga. It would be Gaga Head that attacks directly, because he's like 2200 or something. So you attack with the both of them, and then you win. But we had the Necrofusion here, so what Dark Cavalry will allow us to do is we play around Gaga Bolt. We play around Follow Me. We play around Malevolent Sin banishing. We're looking pretty good right now. I'm not gonna lie. What do you, like, if this guy has Thunderspark Dragon, I think we just lose. But I've never seen a Yuma player, an Automat player have Thunderspark. We just lose to Thunderspark. Heroic Challenge Excalibur. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, we're gonna lose our Excalibur here, which is very or we're gonna lose our Dark Cavalry here, which is very unfortunate because we still lose the Gagaga head. Like the unfortunate part about Anamana play is you can just even if you survive it turn 2, like if they don't use it on their next turn, they can just have it again, which is can be very frustrating. But we do have the Alistair here, so let's normal summon. Normal Alistair. We'll grab the invocation. Let's invo off our Burstinatrix in the hand. I think we might not have lethal, but we'll have a pretty good amount of board presence. Actually, I think we do have lethal because of the spell. We don't have this yet, but that's okay. We're going to let's do the calculations. If we boost up with Malicious Fiend, that's plus 16, that's 30, 43, plus 53, so that'll be 13 damage. Oh my god, that's lethal. Let's do it. Damage step, let's Alistair here. Oop. And then let's Supreme Castle. This is the cool part about this. You can actually pitch Malicious Fiend from the graveyard. 13. Boom. We didn't even need Burstinatrix. But yeah, that's pretty cool. This is just a Purgatrio deck, not gonna lie. You could probably even just play this skill by not even like running Burstinatrix. Like you probably just run a regular invoke and you put one slot in the extra deck for Malicious Fiend. That way you can just do that because that's a plus 16 for Purgatrio out of nowhere. I think I might experiment with a more traditional invoke build. Let's just do one more actually, and then we'll wrap it up here. We got the 1 win, so we're pretty good. But we'll treat this as a set. We're 1-1 right now. Is this Shiranui? Odeon players usually play Shiranui. Let's check the extra deck 7 cards. Yeah, I mean, we're in flat, so people are probably going to have a good extra deck here. Let's Castle here. And I'm actually going to set pass. The reason for this is, if this is Shiranui, they're going to play slow. And Dark Fusion will allow me to be prevented by targeting on my monster. Yeah, this is Shiranui. So we're gonna have at least one swing here, which is cool. Ooh, Malicious Fiend. Interesting. Do we want to go for Malicious Fiend? We could probably go for Malicious Fiend. Just a big monster. But we're gonna get targeted, right? I think we could also go for Inferno Wing just to get the burn. What is our play here? Oh, wait a second. If we pitch Malicious Fiend off of Inferno Wing, I think that's actually pretty good. So let's do that. Yeah, let's Dark Fusion. We're gonna go. We can go into Purgatrio. I forgot about that. Let's pitch Versago and Burstinatrix. We go into Inferno Wing here. We can't be targeted, which is pretty cool. Oh, that's Floodgate Trap Hole, of course. That's fine. Let's go into Malicious Edge. We haven't used our normal summon yet. And let's try to go in. Rain Shield. Okay. It's fine. I mean, out of all the Odeon traps I expect from a Shiranui deck, Raining Shield is probably not one that I expect, but one I'm be fine with. This is probably just stall deck in general, right? Like, you can just assume that. You're doing TT damage, so there's no point in doing this. Oh, this is just a raw stall. That's kind of frustrating. Yeah, it's frustrating that, because it was a raw stall, let's Necro Fusion here, because that way we can actually, be prevented from getting targeted. Let's banish here, and go out into the Dark Cavalry. Oh, Floodgate, okay, that's fine. If only I could, if this was book, that would be actually pretty cool. I wish I had Book of Moon, I have 0 copies. Hmm. But you can with invocation you can send from the field, right? Yeah, you can. So we could probably to clean our board space, we can actually go to Caliga and then we can almost do it. Let's go for. Do we want to clog up our board with another Filio? Probably not. We want to save that for Karma Cut. So yeah, last game's gonna be stall. Unfortunately, we could probably play another one. It doesn't matter. I feel like it would be a low point to generating out stall. Unfortunately, we got hit on the two floodgate trap holes. Which the floodgate trap hole on the untargetable Inferno wing is huge, dude. Oh my god, that's crazy. We don't have anything in this deck that can flip things up, right? Probably not. No, we don't. Dark Calling. We could use. We can go to a Malicious Fiend. If this is just the second floodgate, we actually lose. But actually, no, it's not because we could actually we can actually Purgatrio if we draw Invocation. Let's do the animation for you guys. I love this animation so much, except for that part. The smile looks so weird when it's animated, but everything else is pretty cool. The monk per turn can't be destroyed by battle, which is fine. It doesn't matter because we can't pierce you. Yeah, if we get clogged up, we just need a hard draw. Ooh, lava golem. Okay, it's fine. Alistair, thank you. Invocation. Pretty sad that we're actually milling ourselves here. Actually, we're gonna send Invocation back, so we're actually not milling ourselves. Let's go to. Let's get rid of this lava golem. Or we could actually wait a turn, right? We could actually afford to wait a turn. Because we don't actually lose immediately by having this here. So we could actually threaten more damage this way. And then next turn, we can actually Invocation off the Lava Golem whenever we need to. Again, we're not setting our Kanadias here just in case we draw Karma Cut. I should have known this was a pure stall by the way he Draining Shield. I think that was the huge giveaway. Drowning, that's fine. So we actually don't lose anything here. The only thing we lose off of that exchange is Malicious Fiend getting banished. And unfortunately, we don't have anything that we can make off of Alice. We can make a Caliga, right? That's an Earth. But Dark Cavalry is actually a Dark. Yeah, let's invo off and go into. So here's the funny thing here: if we this could be a massive misplay, but if he has Lava Golem again, Caliga will proc off of the Lava Golem because that'll be the one thing that we have that. Right, that's fine. Whatever. That's 3. I wish I actually Kanadia'd the Fortress Warrior earlier. Because in theory, I could have actually, if Kanadia was in the graveyard, we could have revived Kanadia there. And then Kanadia could have been able to punch him for 12. Assuming that it allowed it. Well, it's probably running Fiendish Chain, and Kanadia is actually immune to Fiendish. Burstinatrix, let's do this. Invocation once more. Dude, we're normal summoning Alistair every single turn. Best normal summon in the game. IMO. Maybe Harpy Perfumer in Duel Links is probably better, or Gagaga's sister. But Alistair is just cracked. Punch in. Warm. Oh shit. Hold up. We have things to mill. We unfortunately do not have an Evil HERO mill. That's actually fine. Yeah, this is just raw stall, dude. What the heck? Unfortunately, this deck does not play any background removal. Usually, like, I'm fine with fighting against stall. I actually enjoy messing around against stall. I feel like that's a very good way to handle the war of attrition. But in the case of this deck, other than the Dark Fusion, I think the Dark Fusion getting floodgated was our demise, unfortunately. Can we activate this? We cannot. If we could, we would have waited until Purgatrio. Oh, we milled. Unfortunate. I think we just lose off of the fact that we got milled. Yeah, counter gate. I think right from here we just guarantee lose. So we will surrender here and we'll give him a nice. Very cool. Like I don't mind stall. I think like the only thing that like I said, if it wasn't for the Dark Fusion getting floodgated right here, this was the moment IMO that cost us the game. As soon as that happened, I think the game was done. That was because as soon as they get the floodgate, it's over. Also, they're running 30 cards, right? They're running 30 cards. Let's get this stuff. They ran 30 cards, and they saw double Floodgate in their opening. And they saw Fortress Warrior here. So, like, for example, if this was Worm in the beginning, and they didn't see Floodgate, we would have been able to punch in with the 21 Inferno Wing. I think we had Alistair in hand, so Inferno Wing would have been 3100, and then we punch in with the plus 16 boost, so that's 31 4500 4500 piercing. That is 3100 damage plus 300 burn, so they would almost be dead. Because you guys remember, we would not have been able to been targeted by Draining Shield there, because we can't be targeted that turn. It's just that the Floodgate. Because we got floodgated, we had to tribute off our Inferno Wing, and then we got targeted from the Malicious Edge, got targeted by Draining Shield. So this will be our last one, because I'm not going to end our round on a stall. I'll put the stall in so you guys can hear my thought process, because I actually think that game was very interesting for the sole interaction of Floodgate being able to beat Dark Fusion. Okay, so right here, we go for the Supreme King Revelation. It's very important that we put a lot of monsters on board right now, because I'm actually going to normal summon. Actually, we can actually keep Burstinatrix in hand, only because we have Karma Cut. And we have Dark Calling, so I guess it's probably better. But we're going to put you in defense position, because if once an Ojama comes out, we're going to be 2500 defense. And we're going to set here. Very important that we get a monster out on board. If it wasn't for the Karma Cut, we'd actually set Burstinatrix here, so that way Ojama Knight could only target one zone to defense us in, or to, sorry, that's a lingo between my friends, to block off our zone here. But what do you, like, this is the stuff we see in play. I mean, I'm not any better. I'm playing Invocation Evil Heroes, so it's like, whatever. If this is just a Geometry King, this King, we just cheese him off of the win. I feel there's nothing he can do if we just Karma Cut him. Okay, that's a Ojama Knight. I'm gonna go into attack position, but we actually block it up here. So this is why we go in defense position, because we actually block the Ojama Knight. Now a country is going to discard. You get anything off discard? No. You get off of destruction by battle. Wow, by battle? That's a GX card, dude. It's so bad. Imagine if you could like pop it with like Fire King Island. Okay. let's Karma Cut here. Hit our Burstinatrix. Hit this out. Draw. He will start calling. This is reactable. So the fact that he can actually respond to this means that he doesn't have... Ooh, very, very cute. Necrofusion. Going to banish his 2 monsters. He's going to put another Ojama Knight on the board. And because of that, that is going to... No, wait. No, we still get... Wait, he still gets it? Because it's not an if a monster is summoned, it's just a continuous effect. Very cute then. Because I would think that because of the chain links, I would be able to get my effect because the monster isn't properly summoned yet. But I guess because it's just a flat out continuous effect, he actually gets the effect. Very interesting. We will then pass here. We could have actually punched into this Ojama Blue. If we punched into Ojama Blue, we probably could have gotten another Neos Fusion, and then we would have had Karma Cut live. But that's okay. I would rather not give him the the 2 thingies yet, the 2 Ojamas off of the pop. Wow, Ojamas though. This is very crazy. I haven't seen Ojamas. I really like this Confusion tech for Ojamas though, because you can just block off the zones as you saw right there. I just thought the chain links would work in my favor. I thought like the monster would be summoned, and then the next part of the chain link would resolve would be a Dark Calling, and then you then I summon my monster, and then like it will get its effect. Kind of like if you summon 2 monsters off all of the hunted, like say 2 Stratoses, they would have to summon each summon first. Could have actually Karma Cut there, but that's okay. Because we're going to switch our Brave Neos to attack position, and we're going to punch into this one. Probably another blue. Very good. I'm very glad that we didn't punch into that one then, because he's not going to get any advantage for this play. And then we'll pass turn here. So we're going to wait to the battle phase to Karma Cut, because I'm not really afraid of anything. Like, the only thing that would punish me here is, like, Karma Cut himself, but he does have a discard. There's nothing that he can do to punish this Neos. If only Ojama Delta Hurricane, we actually don't even need to waste the Karma Cut here, because if we Canadia him, he's actually going to go into the defense position, and he'll actually have lower defense, because this Ojama is going to stay on the field. So this is actually very good, because we can actually Karma Cut this card afterwards. Because by Karma Cutting it, it won't get its effect anymore. So let's just punch into this. Ooh, this can summon any Ojama monster. So he can actually summon... He can summon Ojama Knight. Actually, it's probably optimal to have Karma Cut that. I think we wasted a Canadia for nothing. I guess it buys us another turn. I think we could probably bait him into going into position then. Though he probably won't go do that because he didn't do it last turn. Otherwise, like, he would have gone aggressive, right? It's fine. I think I'll actually... Yeah, I'll just Karma Cut. There's no reason not to. I wanted to hold it off as long as possible, but, like, it's whatever. I guess I did misplay with the Canadia there. Because at least the Canadia would have been able to reset my zones if he gets an Ojama King out. Like, if this is Polymerization, and then he draws 2 cards and then Ojama King, that's pretty scary. But, I think right now we're fine. Because even this is... There's nothing we can... What? What do we have off of Info? We have Dark Cavalry? No. Oh, it's from hand and graveyard, right? Oh, we can Purgatrio, right? I believe so. Yeah, because I forgot we have Versago in the graveyard. It's just game. Wow, you can tell how much I play this deck. I just got it today, and I just theocrated it today because I did a play that I totally forgot about that play. But look at that, exact default, 4,000 damage. That's actually pretty crazy. So yeah, that will be all we have today. If you guys like this Duel Links content, let me know. I'll definitely post more. This is just something to work on, or not to work on, just I'm playing Duel Links every single day, so it's just probably something I can do in the meantime while the rewrites and stuff are in the works. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.